Hello everyone, welcome back to The Liar Princess and the Blind Prince. I found this game while I was scrolling through the Nintendo shop and I kinda got interested by it. So let's play it. See what happens. Select bookmark to create a new save file. Ooh, okay.
これはどこか異国の小さな恋のお話です。
This is a tiny tale of love in a faraway land.
あるところに小
Once
さ
upon
な
a
王国を
time,
取り囲む
there was a kingdom
闇深い森
surrounded
が
by
あ
a
りました。
deep, dark forest.
昼でも薄暗い闇の広がるその森は
The forest was a
魔
frightening
女が支
place
配し
filled with
不
beasts
得意の化け物
and
が
ruled by
徘徊する
powerful witch
恐ろ
by a
しい
powerful
森で
witch.
した。
Even during the day,
森
the
の闇
forest
は
could be as
奥
dark
深
as
く
the
へ行くほど
winter
に濃
night.
さを増し、
Because of this, humans rarely ventured inside.
森の中へ入る者はほとんどいませんでした。そんな恐ろしい森ですが、
I don't know if I should be talking over her.
にはとても美しい歌声が聞こえてきます。
As terrible as the forest was, a beautiful singing voice would always pierce the darkness when the moon shone.
歌声の主は狼を思わせる姿の化け物。
The voice belonged to a large wolf.
自らの美しい歌声を誇らしげに、
He would proudly sing towards the moon high atop a cliff every night.
月に向かって歌うのでした。そんな狼の歌に変わり者の客が一人、森に囲まれた小さな王国に住む人間の王子です。
The wolf's singing drew in an unforeseen admirer, a human prince from the kingdom surrounded by the forest. Aww.
狼の
He's
美
so
しい
cute.
歌声に誘われて、いつの頃からか王子はめったに人の寄りつかぬこの恐ろしい森へ
Every night, the prince would venture into the scary forest just to hear the beautiful song.
狼の歌が終わると、王子はパチパチと拍手を送ります。歌声の主の姿は小高い岩の上に隠れて見えません。でもそんな姿も名前もわからない歌声の
This is too cute, bro. I'm tearing up,
王子
bro.
の興味は膨らんでいくばかりでした。
One night, when the wolf finished singing, the prince applauded. The voice identified was hidden because of the cliff, but this was only piqued the prince's curiosity. Holy fuck!
歌い終わった狼は
The prince is it prince or princess? Prince. I think it was prince.
狼は人食いの化け物です。だから初めて王子が歌を聴きに来た時には、バカな獲物だ。
The wolf glanced at the prince. Wolves are man-eaters, after all. What stupid prey, she thought. I should eat him. I should eat him now that I'm finished singing.
でも王子から無邪気な拍手を送られ、
However, the prince had innocently applauded the wolf, who had never before been praised for her
そ
singing.
のうちに悪くない気持ちになり、なんだか食べる気がなくなって
She hesitated at first, but for some reason she soon grew fond of it and didn't feel like eating him.
そ
Aww.
んな夜を何度か繰り返した狼は、今では王子の拍手を楽しみに歌を歌うようになっていました。
For several more nights, the wolf sang her song, always looking forward to the prince's applause. Oh, that's so cute!
だけど狼は考えます。私の正体が化け物だって知られたら、人間の王子は怖がってもう歌を聴きに来てくれなくなるかもしれない。
Aww. But the wolf thought,
狼
if
は
he finds out that I'm a
王子の姿
monster,
を見られる
he'll get scared and he won't come listen to me sing anymore.
この日も
Damn.
歌い終えた狼は王子の拍手を聞きながら森の影へと逃げるように姿を隠すのでした。
So every night after her song, the wolf would hear the prince's applause and retreat into the deep, dark forest. Damn, bro.
そんな夜が何度か繰り返され、季節が変わる頃、今夜も狼は月に向かって自慢の歌を歌います。それは狼にとっていつもと変わらない静かな夜です。
These nights continued, even as the season changed. One night, like any other, the wolf sang her song towards the moon. It was the same quiet evening for her.
ですが、王子にとっては特別な夜でした。王子はこの日、小さな決意を抱いて森に入ります。
However, tonight was a special night for the prince. He entered the forest filled with determination.
その決意とは、歌声の主に会うこと。歌声の主に会ってもっと仲良くなりたい。そんな気持ちを胸に、王子は小高い岩を登ります。
He wanted to see the identity of the singing voice with his own two eyes. The prince climbed the cliff. His heart was full.
歌っていた狼はその異変に気づくことができませんでした。ようやく気がついたのは歌い終えた時。いつもはすぐに鳴り響く王子の拍手が聞こえません。
The wolf didn't notice anything unusual at first, but when she was done singing, she didn't hear the applause that always came afterwards.
どうしたんだろうと足元を見てみると、すぐそばまで
She pondered and
王子がやっ
wondered
てきているではあ
and
りま
glanced
せん
down
か。
below. What? Why was the prince coming so close to her?
見られたら
She
嫌われ
blinded him? He'll
狼
hate
は
me if he
突然
sees
のこと
me.
に大慌
The
て。
wolf panicked. No one should see what I really looked
そんな
like.
気持ちで大きな手を王子の目元へ伸ばします。
She extended a large paw to cover the prince's eyes.
その手についた爪が王子の目を引き裂くことになるとは思いもしませ
But
んでした。
instead, her claws accidentally tore at the prince's eyes. Damn, bro. Fuck. This shit really making me tear up right now. Fuck.
突然襲いかかってきた衝撃に王子は岩から足を滑らせてしまいます。この高さから人間が落ちたら、狼は慌てて王子の腕をつかみます。
The wounded prince slipped from the cliff. The startled wolf thought, if a human falls from this height, and hurried seized the prince's arm.
その時王子の腕に伝わったのはゾワゾワとおぞましい毛の感触。何もわからぬまま目を傷つけられた上に、得体の知れない恐ろしいものに腕をつかまれた王子の恐怖は一
At
体
the
どれ
same
ほどの
time,
ものだ
the
ったでしょう
terrified
か。
prince felt the same beastly presence on his arm as the one that had just scratched out his eyes, which increased his dread tenfold.
王子は狼の手から逃れようと必死で暴れます。悲鳴を上げながらジタバタと。その悲鳴を聞いた狼は王子を怖がらせていることに動揺し、思わずスルリと王子の腕を離してしまいます。
The prince screamed and struggled, desperate to escape the wolf's clutches. The wolf, alarmed by his yells, accidentally let his arm slip through her grasp.
とさ、王子は岩の下へと落ちてしまいますが、幸いなことに茂みの上に落ち、大きな怪我はないようです。狼に引き裂かれたその目以外はですが。
The prince plummeted down the cliff, but then thump. He landed safely on some bushes, though he was not harmed from the fall. The wolf's claws had injured his eyes. God damn, bro.
その時、王国の兵士が現れ、王子のもとへ駆け寄ります。 王子の悲鳴を聞いて近くを見回っていた兵士が様子を見に来たのです。
A nearby soldier from the kingdom rushed over to the prince. The soldier had heard his screams and had come to see the commotion.
岩の上に王子を傷つけた化け物がいるに違いないと兵士は慌てて矢を放ちます。狼は王子のことが気がかりでしたが、矢の雨に追われては森の中へ逃げ込むしかありませんでした。
The prince must have been hurt by a monster above. The soldiers quickly fired some arrows. The wolf was concerned about the prince, but after being barraged by arrows, she was forced to escape into the forest.
深い傷を負った王子は少しずつ意識を失っていきます。その目と腕に忘れられない恐怖の記憶を深く深く刻みつけながら。
The wounded prince began to gradually lose consciousness. The terrible memory of claws in his eyes and beast's grip on his arm became engraved in his mind. Damn, bro. God damn.
あれから何度かの夜が過ぎて
Several nights later,
化け物に顔を引き裂かれ光を失った王子は王族として二度と人前には出せないと両親から失望されお城の
Bastards, bro.
されてしまいます。
the prince, now blind, had brought disappointment and shame to the royal family, and his parents locked him away in the castle's tower. Fuck, bro.
王子のことが気になっていた狼はお城の兵士の立ち話を聞き王子が幽閉されていることを知ります。なんてひどい話なのと憤慨した狼は王子の安否を知るため塔へと忍び込むのでした。
The wolf was concerned about the prince and overheard some soldiers in the castle. The castle say that he had been locked away. That's awful, she thought angrily, and she snuck into the tower to check on him. Oh, we're playing. Okay, so I don't know if I said in the start, but I've been really wanting to play this game. I've had it for like a week now. And like I read like the story like this, or like the premise, and I was like, yes, I wanna. Oh, there's combat. Nice. Anyway, and I wanted to play this because I just I just thought like, hey, it's gonna be a fun playthrough. I don't know how close I should get to them. Oh? Can I jump? Yes. Holy shit, I'm a badass. Or she's a badass. And I was like thinking like, well, like there's strong women on Breath of the Wild. Why can't I play this? This is gonna be fun. And yeah. I didn't read the text that it said. I love the music. Oh?
とある一室にたどり着いた狼が目にしたのは冷たい牢屋に横たわる王子の痛々しい姿。
The wolf came across a cold room and saw the distressed prince sitting inside.
誰かが入ってくる気配を感じ王子は顔を上げます。その顔にはまるで汚いものを隠すように大きな布がぐるぐると巻かれていました。
The prince sensed someone nearby and raised his face. A large cloth was wrapped around his eyes as if to hide something shameful and dirty.
王子
Fuck.
狼は思わず声を漏らします。
Prince, said the wolf uncertainly.
その声は森で歌っていた人？声だけでわかるんだと 狼は少し驚きます。
That voice, the singer in the forest. The prince said he recognized me by the voice. The wolf thought. Or by my voice.
そうだよ。僕、
Yeah, that's right,
化け物に
the wolf
襲われちゃっ
responded.
て。でも君は大丈夫だったんだね。よかった。
I was attacked by a monster in the forest, the prince said, but I'm glad that you were right. Oh, girl.
王子は安心したように少し微笑みます。そんな王子の姿を見て狼の胸が少し痛みます。
The prince smiled a bit with relief. The wolf felt her chest ache when she looked at his ragged figure. Fuck, bro. This should make me
会い
cry.
に来てくれてありがとう。でもどうやって？王子の素朴な疑問に狼は答えに困りますが。
Thank you for coming, but how did you know I was here? The wolf didn't know how to respond to that question.
私は隣国の姫なの。王子のお見舞いがしたいって言ったら通してくれたわ。狼は王子の目が見えないのをいいことにとっさに嘘をつきました。
I'm a princess from a nearby kingdom, the wolf said, remembering that the prince couldn't see her. I said I wanted to visit the ill prince, and they let me in.
それより王子がこんなところに閉じ込められるなんておかしいわ。
Anyway, forget that. I can't believe you're trapped in here.
でも僕化け物に顔をぐちゃぐちゃにされちゃって目も見えなくなったし二度と人前に出ちゃダメだって。だからもう外には出られないと思う。王子はうつむきながら言いました。
But I was attacked. I was attacked by a vicious monster and my face is awful. My vision is gone. I can't wander outside. I'm forbidden from showing my face in public ever again, the prince said, his head hanging sadly. God damn, bro.
森の魔女に直してもらおうよ。思わぬ提案に王子はきょとんとします。
Let's ask the witch of the forest to heal your eyes. The prince looked dumbfounded upon hearing her idea. Oh
森の魔
no.
女？絵本に出てくるあの森の魔女？絵本？それはよくわかんないけど森の魔女は何でも願いを叶えてくれる。きっとその目も直してもらえるわ。
The witch? You mean the witch of the forest? Like the one from the storybooks? Storybooks? I'm not sure but the witch can grant all wishes. She can fix you.
魔女は森の奥深くに住んでるんだけど私が連れて行ってあげる。狼はいいことを思いついたとウキウキした様子です。だけど王子はうつむいたままでした。
The witch lives deep inside the forest. I could take you there. The wolf was excited at the prospect, but the prince's head continued hanging.
こんな僕を森の奥まで連れて行くのは大変だよ。それに僕の目を潰した化け物のおぞましい手の感触がずっと腕に残ってるんだ。王子は言葉に詰まりその肩
It'd be
は
hard.
小刻みに震えていました。
There. It'd be hard to take me deep inside the forest, and the more monster that rendered me blind, I can still feel its claws on me. Prince couldn't continue, his shoulders trembling.
王子の言葉に狼は目線を落とします。目に映るのはゾワゾワとした傷つけることしか知らない手。その手には王子を傷つけた感触がかすかに残ります。
The wolf dropped her gaze after hearing his words. She looked at her paws. All she saw were sharp claws that were made for hurting others.
王子をここから連れて行きたいけど、この化け物の手では王子の手を引くことすらできない。
I want to take the prince from here, the wolf thought, but I can't hold his hand with these monstrous claws.
狼は強く強く手を握りしめました。そうしてもう一歩王子の方へ歩み寄ります。
Determined, she clawed her paws quietly and stepped closer to the. She clasped, not clawed, clasped her paws quietly and stepped closer to the prince.
王子、やっぱり私が連れて行くわ。狼の声に王子がゆっくりと顔を上げました。でも少しだけ待っていて、必ず迎えに来るから。そう言い残すと狼は塔を出て森の中へと走り出しました。
I'll take you to the forest to see the witch. The prince slowly raised his head to the wolf's face. But just wait here a bit. I'll be back shortly. She then fled the castle toward tower and ran into the forest. Fuck, bro.
一晩中森を駆け抜け、狼がその館に着いた頃には月は沈み、森は朝の光に包まれていました。
She ran all night through the forest. The sun was rising just as she arrived at the witch's house.
突然の来訪者に森の魔女は目元を歪めます。おやおや、これは珍しい客だ。
The witch of the forest turned her gaze to the sudden visitor. Oh, what a rare customer. A man-eating wolf. Coming all the way here. What's this about?
私を人間にして、ここまで連れて
The witch's design is really cool.
ずる賢い狼に似合わぬ賢明な態度を見て、森の魔女はおかしそうにクツクツと笑います。
I wish to become a human. There's someone I want you to see. The witch let out a hearty laugh. Sly wolves rarely said such things.
人食い狼が人間にだって？面白いことを言うじゃないか。一体どうして？いいや、おおよそ見当がつくから言わなくていいよ。魔女のあざけるような物言いに狼はぐるるとなります。
A man-eating wolf become a human? Oh, amusing. But why on earth? Never mind. Now no need to divulge in the details. I believe I already know why. The wolf growled at the witch's mockery.
今にも噛みつきそうな狼を制するように
Come on, witch. Help a sister out, bro.
狼の鼻先に杖を突きつけました。もちろんその願い叶えてあげるよ。
The witch prodded the wolf's nose, the latter looking ready to bite at any time. But of course, I shall grant your wish.
その代わり分かっているね。どこからともなく無数に現れたまがまがしく輝く怪しい球体のうちの一つを引き寄せ、魔女は愛おしそうにほーっとため息をつきます。
But you do know what I need, yes? Strange glowing spheres appeared out of nowhere. The witch pulled one to her and sighed admiring.
なんて美しいんだろう。どれ一つとして同じ輝きはない。唯一無二の一品たちだよ。魔女の手の中で球体はぼんやりと淡く輝きます。
Beautiful, each one differs from the other. All unique gems. The sphere's vivid glow pulsed in the witch's palm. Are they
魔
souls?
女が願いを叶える代償として 一番大切にしているものを魔法で取り上げ、悪趣味な結晶に加工して愛玩する収集家でした。
The witch was a collector with a rather crude temperament. In return for granting wishes, she took the request for most cherished possession and turned them into crystals.
美しさの隠し味は大切なものを取り上げられた無念の心だね。放つ光にほのかなまがまがしさが加わり、最高のスパイスになるのさ。
The most beautiful hearts are the ones willing to lose what's important to them in order to get what they want.
お前のはどんな輝きを見せてくれるんだろうね。魔女は恵みをするように狼の瞳を覗き込みました。お前からはそうさね。
No.
その歌声を代償にいただこうかね。
So what will your heart reveal to me? The witch peered. The witch peered into the wolf's eyes, as if to discern a suitable payment. Yes. How about your singing voice as compensation? Fuck, bro.
私の歌声ね。狼は魔女の悪趣味を知っていたので、歌声を求められることは少し覚悟していました。それでも狼の心は揺れ動きます。
My singing voice. The wolf knew that the witch had a wicked streak, and she knew she had to sacrifice the most important thing to her. Still, her heart trembled, doubtful.
王子が褒めてくれた自慢の歌声と王子の手を引く人間の姿との間で、そして
Her beautiful singing voice that the prince praised, with a chance to hold his hand.
わかった。
Yo, who's cutting onions up in this bitch, bro?
その時、魔女のかぶっている仮面の口元がまるでにやりと笑っているかのように歪んで見えました。
Okay, I'll give my singing voice in exchange. The mouth of the witch mask curled up, as if giving an evil grin.
いい覚悟だね。交渉成立だよ。
Excellent. Payment accepted.
プライドの高いお前から願いの代償を取れるなんてね。人生何があるかわからないもんだ。私は上機嫌だよ。せっかくだしサービスをしてやろうじゃないか。魔女の目が怪しくきらめきます。
I didn't expect to get this from someone so prideful. But I suppose life is full of surprises. Well, I'm in a good mood, so I'll give you a little something extra. The witch's eyes twinkled dubiously.
おのずみの姿に変えてやろう。ご希望はあるかい。その言葉に狼は王子の手を引く自分の姿を思い描きました。
I'll give you whatever form you desire. What do you want? The wolf remembered what she had told the prince.
お姫様みたいにして。魔女は狼の言葉にくつくつと笑みをこぼします。
I want to look like a princess. The witch chuckled softly at the wolf's voice.
これは可愛らしい趣味だね。
My, what a lovely idea.
だけどいいのかい。あんたもお相手も人間の姿じゃここまで来る前に化け物のお腹の中だよ。人間を連れてくることまでお見通しな魔女に薄気味悪さを感じながら、狼はそれは困るわと頭を抱えます。
But you sure of that? You and your human friend will be devoured by monsters before you get here. The wolf was unnerved and hung her head, ashamed that the witch had seen how futile her plan was.
考 ずる賢い割に抜けてるところのある狼だよ。それじゃあ少しばかり公式に手を加えてあげよう。いつでも狼の姿に戻れるようにね。魔女の指先に魔法の
She's pulling the stops for me though, or for her. Like she's really like adding a little bit more. But anyway, didn't think about that, did you? Even clever wolves can be dull sometimes. I'll modify the spell so you can return to form at any time. A magical light appeared as she began the ritual.
狼の体を魔法の光が包み込み、光の一部は魔女の元へ集まります。
The magical light wrapped around the wolf's body. A part of the light gathered near the witch.
あんたの歌声は確かに受け取ったよ。魔女はクツクツと嬉しそうに笑います。そして狼を包む光がひときわ大きくなり、やがて収まりました。
I will receive your singing voice as a toll. I've received your singing voice as a toll, the witch said with an eerie smile. The light around the wolf suddenly shone bright and then faded.
まだ狼の姿のままみたいね。拍子抜けした様子で狼が言います。ややこしい方式だからね。体が魔法に馴染むまで一晩かかるよ。
Sorry, I'm yawning. Anyway, but I'm still a wolf. The wolf looked sad and disappointed. It's a complex spell. The witch said, give your body one night to get used to it.
夜が過ぎ、館を出ようとする狼の背中へ魔女が声をかけます。
Her task completed, the wolf departed the house. However, the witch stopped her in her tracks.
そうそう、月の光には気をつけるんだよ。狼の力は月の光を受けると強くなる。そしたら人間の姿でいるのは難しいだろうからね。
I almost forgot. Beware of the moonlight, yes. If you fall under it, you will immediately turn back into a wolf.
わかったわ。ありがとう。
Okay, thank you.
もうすぐ人間になって王子の手を引いて歩ける。なんて素敵なんだろう。期待と喜びで胸をいっぱいにしながら、狼は再び王子の松を知ろうと駆け戻るのでした。
Soon I'll be a human and hold the princess. I don't know if it's I think it's Prince S. And I'm like so excited. Full of hope, the wolf eagerly anticipated returning to the castle. The castle tower where the prince was waiting. I can't read today. Well, any day I can't read.
魔女の館を出て一夜が過ぎ、狼は王子のいるお城の塔へ戻ってきました。一晩経ったら姫の姿へと変身できるようになる。狼は魔女の言葉を思い出します。
After leaving the witch's house, the wolf made the journey back to the castle tower. She recalled the witch's words about turning into a princess. It had already been one night.
王子はもう目の前です。狼は姫への変身を試してみようと思いました。
The prince was in sight. The wolf focused on transforming into the princess. Press X, try approaching the cage. Oh my god! She's so cute! So I can turn into this and then... Oh, she even fixes her hair. That's so cute. That's so cute! Anyway.
王子。姫は王子に声をかけます。姫、戻ってきてくれたんだ。ありがとう。でも
The princess called out the prince. The princess called out the prince. Princess, you came back. Thank you, but
大丈夫だよ。王子を連れ出すためにいろいろ準備したんだから。姫は王子を不安にさせないよう明るく言います。
don't worry, I worked hard to be able to let you out, the princess said brightly, trying to ease the prince.
まずは王子を檻から出さないと。この檻なら狼の力で壊せそうです。そのためには王子に檻から離れてもらわないといけません。
Alright, she thought. I have to get him out of the cell. I can destroy the bars as a wolf. But the prince needs to get away from them first.
ちょっと檻から離れてくれる？わかった。姫の言葉に戸惑いながらも王子は牢の奥へと下がりました。
Could you step back a little? Oh, okay. Despite the prince's confusion at her instructions, he stepped back from the bars. Let's attack the cage and destroy it. Let's go! Come on, my prince! As the princess get close to the prince, take the prince's hand using Y! Yes! We're holding hands, bitch!
恐る恐る王子の手をつかみます。王子は少し怯えながらも弱々しく姫の手を握り返しました。歌声を引き換えてでも人の姿を手に入れてよかった。姫は王子の手のぬくもりを感じ喜びをかみしめます。
The princess timidly grasped the prince's tiny warm hand. Though he was scared, he weakly grasped hers back. I gave up my singing voice to be a human, she thought, feeling joyful, but I'm glad I did.
さあ、森の魔女のところへ行きましょう。ちゃんと私についてきてね。
Let's go to the witch of the forest. Make sure to stay close to me, okay? As you walk hand in hand, the prince will follow. Let's pull his hand and escort him from the castle. Let's go, bitch. Okay, grab his hand. There we go. No, wait. Oh, I need to hold it. Oh my god. This is so cute. What happens? We both jump!
こうして王子の目を直すため化け物の森を越えて魔女の館を目指す嘘つき姫と盲目王子の旅が始まったのです。
They entered the deadly forest to travel to the witch's house and heal the prince, and so the journey finally began. Alright, I think... Oh, he has a little cape! Anyway, I think I'm gonna end the episode here. This game is... I hope it's a fun playthrough. Because I'm intrigued by the story right now. I wonder... Like, I think like I know how it's gonna end. But, you know, I'm still excited to play it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like if you liked the video. Comment down if you find any more of these games and things like that. And thank you for watching.